Boxing King Media in association with Boxro, joined by Adam Smith. I got a quick word on the Furies. I noticed in a recent picture Ben was seen out having dinner with Tommy and Tyson Fury. Is anything happening behind that?
Look, I was lucky enough to work on the Tyson Fury Dillian White fight, but we didn't cover it. BT did. Ben gets on with Tyson. I get on with Tyson. But look, he's with Frank Warren. He's with BT. They were having dinner, so that's fine. Frank's done a brilliant job. He's with Top Rank as well, who obviously are promotional partners, and Ben's got a connection with Top Rank, so do we. So this is boxing. You know, they were having dinner. Everybody, as soon as someone's seen together, you know, it's like, I mean, you know, Frank Smith was at ringside in the Cardiff fight. I had a chat with him. Does that mean that Frank's coming to work for boxing? I mean, I'm going to Matt, you know, come on.
Networking.
It's a small world in many ways. We had the boxing writers dinner recently, and you know, everyone was there. Everyone was talking to everybody. So I wouldn't read anything into it. But you know, Tyson Fury is sort of retired, if he's retired in quotes, and it's Huey's chance to get up there and work hard, and you know, he'll carry the Fury name for a while. And then there's others in Tyson's sort of. Joe Parker, he's very close to. What's he going to do next? And I think that, look, Tommy, I tell you what, my daughters absolutely love Tommy Fury. I mean, they don't care about, you know, Tyson. They want to meet Tommy. It's all about Tommy in my house. So look, it's yeah, there's lots happening out there, aren't there? And we'll see what happens with the heavyweight division in the future. We've got Huey Fury, we've got Fraser Clark, who we're looking forward to getting going again with, and we'll see where we are.
Great. Talking of the heavyweight division, you answered some tough questions last time, which the fans appreciated and loved. So I've got a couple of tough ones for you today.
I'll answer anything with you. I might not give you the answer you want to hear, but you throw everything you can at me. It's not a problem.
Here we go. So a week ago you said you was 99% sure AJ USYK was happening on Sky. What's that percentage at this time?
That's a difficult question to answer. 99% does give room for 1%. Johnny, I think, was 1,000% sure that AJ would beat Ruiz in the rematch, and we had to sort of explain to him that there isn't 1,000%. There's always the possibility that things change in the boxing world. We know that. All I can say is there's absolutely no news. We don't know. I don't even know when the fight's going to happen. I've been told July 23rd. I've been told August the 13th. I've been told August the 20th. We're not sure. It's August the 20th in Saudi, is the last I heard. Anthony Joshua texted me a couple of days ago to send my love to the family. We have a personal relationship sort of outside of all the professional stuff. You guys will know. Ask AJ what he's going to do. I've heard the rumours. All I can say is there's no news. We've had an amazing relationship with Anthony Joshua. Very, very confident he would stay on Sky. Very confident that he will, and he'll be there till the end of his professional career if he doesn't. I'm wrong. It's up to AJ to make that decision. It's not my decision to make. And what I will say is that fighters have to look after themselves, that they have a short career, that whether you're a journeyman fighter, an English champion, or a world champion, or an elite fighter, doesn't matter. You get in that ring and you put your kahunas, you put your marbles, you put your life on the line each and every time. We would not be doing what we're doing. You wouldn't be asking me questions. We wouldn't be lucky enough to broadcast boxing if it wasn't for the phenomenal fighters. And I never, ever stray away from how respectful I am of everyone that gets in the ring. They've got to make hard decisions, tough decisions, decisions that will benefit them but not others, decisions that will please some but not others. And, you know, money, there's a lot of money that's flying around. You have to ask AJ what he's doing. You have to ask his team. All I know is that there's no news from our end at the moment. I'm sure you'll find out soon whether he stays with Sky or he doesn't. If he does, happy days. That's what I've always wanted. It's what I've always thought would happen. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And listen, we've had an amazing relationship. I will always be supportive and championing AJ for the rest of his days. He's a friend of mine, and if if the rumours that you're reading, if there's some substance in that, and that he's making a decision that doesn't land well for Sky, then so be it. We wish him well. But at the moment, there's no news, and let's hope that we do the next fight and that we continue our great relationship with him and his team.
I spoke to Eddie, and obviously what we mentioned last time about potentially having boxer fighters on the undercard. Eddie did say to me that specifically yourself, Adam Smith, has got no say in how the undercard would go should it ended up on boxer. Your response to that?
A few people have sent me that clip. Well, because you stayed with him, didn't you? And you said, oh, well, on that line, we want Conor Benn. I mean, look, we don't want anyone that's under contract. I think we've got to be clear here. Would we like Conor Benn on Sky? Of course we would. Eddie tidied that up. He's got 2 fights left on his matchroom deal. Would he love to come to Sky? Maybe one day. Eddie also said that, we're good friends. And, I had a great relationship with Eddie professionally when we worked on Sky. I still work on the darts, and I wish him happy birthday yesterday. And it's separate to boxing, this. I loved it. He got quite animated, didn't he? He'll have no say. Did I ever say I would have a say? I'm a broadcaster, ultimately. If we don't cover the fight, I'm not going to have much of a say, am I? If we do, maybe we do. Listen, it's all fun and games. It's all smoke and mirrors. Ultimately, Eddie looks after Anthony Joshua. He'll look after him for the rest of his career. He's with DAZN. We've always had the UK rights, and let's hope that we continue to be in that position. And as I said to you, if that isn't the case, and that 99% of confidence, maybe I should have said 70% or 80%, who knows? There's always that chance in boxing that things can change. And I would say is that if AJ's being presented with other stuff, he's got to look at everything, absolutely everything, before making that decision. He owes that to himself and his family, and he will make a decision that's right for him. And sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're sad. But what you do is you've always got to remember that the fighters are the most important, and we're looking after our new generation of fighters, from Boxer, from Sky, from Top Rank. We've got a fantastic future ahead of us. I hope that includes Anthony Joshua at every level. There's no news yet. When there's news, you'll find out.
Last question on this, then I'll let you go, Adam. If it does end up on the DAZN, obviously business-wise, it doesn't work for you guys, but would you guys help promote that fight if it ends up on the DAZN?
Look, one step at a time, okay? There's always business decisions to make, one step at a time. Will we be talking about AJ Usyk, whether it's on Sky or not Sky? I think you know the answer to that. Did we talk about Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano? I think you know the answer to that. Have I said in every single interview how proud I am that Joe Cordina became a world champion? There's many different decisions at Sky with different deals, carriage deals for BT, all sorts of things. And we talked about the BT box office fight between Tyson Fury and Dillian White, as we rightfully did. It wasn't a Sky Sports box office event, so we didn't produce it. We didn't put all our arsenal behind it. But did we talk about it as a fight? Yes, we did. Would we end up talking about AJ Usyk as a rematch if and when that fight gets announced for August the 20th? Of course we will. Whatever platform it ends up on, and wherever it finds itself. But if it's not a Sky Sports box office event, then of course they won't get the plethora of stuff that goes with a Sky Sports box office event. That's our model, and that's a model that's worked for the last 26 years since Bruno and Tyson fought, and that's why many fighters want to be on Sky Sports box office, and we're very careful with deciding what does go on Sky Sports box office at the moment. All the plans of Sky Sports shows, and we hope our customers benefit from that. And one decision at a time. Let's work out where AJ's fighting next, when he's fighting, and who he's fighting on.
Adam, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem.